Uh, okay, let's just get on with it. Let's go. We're back. Is that me? Okay. Let's finish this. Let's finish the job. What a thrill it will be when I finish this bloody game. Let's try and get this done before 12:30. Shouldn't be too bad. I'm literally plant the C4, fight Shagarhod, end. C3, I should say. What gun have I got? 1911. Sorry. Oh.
Something there?
No.
Huh? Is anybody there?
Must be seeing things indeed. Can I get through that door, I reckon?
Nobody here.
Oh, man, this heat needs to fuck off. Too good to be true. I knew it.
Something there? Must be seeing things.
Okay. Probably change my camo.
Move.
Oh, guess not actually.
Bastard. Bastard! Move! You lousy! The enemy is close by.
Oh, come on.
What's wrong?
Oh.
What the? What's wrong?
There we go. Right. Now we're cooking. mouse traps.
What's wrong?
Start popping heads, I think.
Everything looks normal. Who's that? Ah! What's going on?
We have an intruder. Support units,
No
move
idea. Oh. I got. Yeah, okay. The box. It's just a box.
I see him.
Mate, I've just kind of like given up on stealth now. Get out of it. Frame rate's chugging. I'm doing alright, mate. It's just hot. That's all. Like, you know, I'd complain about it, but like, just not used to it, you know. I don't like the heat anyway. More of a cold person.
Snake, I see you've managed to sneak into the hangar.
Yeah, the
It's my
Shagahard's
cold
in
dead
here.
heart.
The completed Phase 2 Shagahod represents a grave threat to the West. We can't allow it to be mass-produced. You've got to destroy it.
Eva's got the data on the Shagahard. Do you think that's safe?
Well, I
Very
wouldn't
sticky.
exactly say it's safe,
Sticky, icky, icky.
but Khrushchev is a
Ooh,
shrewd
wee.
leader.
Put it
Can't
in the
imagine he'd
air.
use it for anything other than deterrence. Volgin, however, is a different story. He's planning to use the Shagahod to turn the Cold War into a blazing hot one. We can't let him have it.
Agreed.
That leaves just one more mission for you to carry out.
The boss.
Exactly. For now, just focus on destroying the Shagahod.
Yes, sir.
I'll let
Yes,
Sigint
sir.
fill you in on how to destroy it.
Yo, like Eva was saying, if you're looking to blow the whole place sky high, the best way is
Yeah.
to take out those liquid fuel tanks with the C3. You know there's 4 tanks in there, right? You have to put C3 on all 4 of them. To plan a C3 charge, all you gotta do is equip the C3 and press the weapon button while standing in front of a tank.
Just like TNT.
But make sure you don't plant it in the wrong place. You barely got enough C3 as it is, right?
Good point. I'll make sure not to plant it anywhere else.
Good, man. And be careful. Liquid fuel has a nasty habit of going off at the slightest shock. So don't go using any heavy firepower near the tanks unless you're aiming to get yourself barbecued.
So that's
I'll
them
keep that
telling
in
me
mind.
basically.
The C3 charges
guns.
all have to go off at once if you want to bring down the hangar in one fell swoop. So if I were you, I'd wait until after you plant the last charge to start the timer mechanism.
All right. I'll make sure I finish planting all 4 charges before I start the timer.
Once the timer's set, you've got 20 minutes until it explodes, right? So make sure you get your ass out of that place by then. I think that's about all
Plenty
I've
of
got.
time. Plenty of
The
time.
rest is up to you.
Rest.
Good luck, pal.
We're counting on you, Snake.
Only you can prevent forest fires. Ah, son of a.
What's wrong?
to sleep, my little children. Ooh, hello. Oh. Stop moving. Hey, where am I hiding? Where am I hiding, guys?
Huh? Right there?
Hide in plain sight. One of you fuckers gotta have some ammo. Okay. That means death. I need to equip the C3. C3, C3. Wherefore art thou? C3. No tank there. Tank there, okay. It's two.
Snake,
Utah!
Eva.
Give me
I
two!
finished planting the bomb on the rail bridge.
What's
Get
that
rid
from?
of the bridge, the enemy won't be able to follow us.
You tell me, chap.
It should at least buy us some time. I've also set up the escape route. How are things going on your end?
I just finished planting the second charge. Give me a little more time.
Okay, I'll be waiting for you at the bridge.
Literally, I'm right at the end now. Pretty much. Just gotta find the last liquid fuel tank, wherever that may be. Done that one. Mate, you can just borrow mine. Get up. Oh! Oh. Guys, am I being dense? Where's the last liquid fuel tank? I did that one. Critically, yes. It's the one everyone's just like, oh, there it is. Agreed upon of just like, this is the best narrative, the best concept design, you know, best of. The best gameplay, like the best one to actually physically just play is Metal Gear Solid 5. The story in 5 isn't very good, but the actual just playing of it is... It's the smoothest third-person game I've ever played. The smoothest third-person stealth game I've ever played. It's like it's the Destiny of third-person stealth games, and I say that because like Destiny, as crap as it is, has the best first-person shooting you can get. It just does. Everything feels incredible and precise in Destiny, but like everything around Destiny is just garbage. But yeah, 3. I got like 3 and 1 interchange is my top, like depending on what I'm playing. Like when I'm playing 1, it's the best. Then when I play 3, it's the best. 2, I like the gameplay of. Not such a fan of Raiden, that's all, so it kind of drips it down.
Got you this time.
4 is great to play. It's just a bit... There's a lot of watching, not a lot of playing. I don't mind that because I'm in it for the story. But 4, yeah, it's probably about like... I don't know.
Major, I finished planting the C3.
It's better
I'm on my
than-
way out now.
Hurry, Snake. Is
Yeah.
Eva taking care of the escape route?
I think
Yeah.
if I was going
Are
to
you
rank
sure?
them on the
She
spot
can
now,
handle it.
I would say...
All right, then. Well, hurry up and get out of there.
At this very moment, it would be 3, 1, 5,
Snake!
4, 2. And that's not a slight against 2. I love 2. Just everything else is better. They're all like 7 out of 10 or above. Yeah. I mean, I don't think 4 is that weak,
Why'd you
but
come
like,
back?
it's just a lot of watching. I've got a... Yeah, I do have a physical copy of 4 somewhere. I'm sure I do. Yeah. Yeah. They are available to purchase like on disc on PS3 and Xbox 360. Xbox 360 version will work on an Xbox One or an Xbox Series S or X. Series X. If you buy a Series S, you don't have a disc drive, so you can't play a disc version of a game. You can't buy them digitally at this moment because there's kind of a weird licensing thing, and they're working on it. Should be back up on digital marketplaces soon, I hear. 4 is only on PS3. That's it. You can only get it there. 5 is on everything, except for Switch, I think. I'd give 5 a go if you were itching for some Metal Gear. It's very Metal Gear. And it's on everything, except for Switch.
This woman was found snooping around my underground vault. When she was captured, look what we found on her.
Looks great too. Yeah, very Metal Gear.
The philosopher's legacy. This microfilm contains all the information regarding the legacy.
12 minutes remaining.
You might say that this
All
film
personnel
itself is the
report
philosopher's legacy.
To the thingy-majig.
It was the smell that gave her away. No, not the perfume.
If when I go back to work,
It was
if I don't
gasoline.
finish, I mean, I might finish
Motorcycle
4, I'm not sure
gasoline.
yet.
She reeked of it.
But when I go back to work, I might just stream
To
on a
think that
Tuesday and a
lovely
Friday,
Tatiana was a
maybe.
spy.
And I might just run through 5 or finish off 4
We found this
if
radio
I don't
along
finish
with her
it this
too.
week. Then run through 5. But it'll be like Tuesday, Friday,
Such a fine woman she was.
you know. Because of work, I can't stream every day. I can't
It
even really
almost
stream that
pains
late.
me to have to kill her. Yes, she was an obedient one. She was my precious little pet.
Oh,
Isn't that right? What was that? Do you have something to say to me?
Go to hell.
You dirty whore. I've had enough kisses from you.
oh.
I should have known. Sokolov wasn't man enough to have a lover like that. Just like the KGB to send something so beautiful, yet so deadly.
What is the philosopher's legacy?
Very well. I'll explain it before I kill you.
Oh, that's nice of it. I want to put my feet on something, but I haven't got anything to put my feet on.
During the last Great War, the most powerful men in America, China, and the Soviet Union had a secret pact. The pact was a blueprint for defeating the Axis powers and creating a new world order. To secure victory in the war, the three countries pooled their resources to conduct the most covert types of operations and research. The atomic bomb, rocket technology, the Cobra unit. And they amassed an enormous sum of money to fund these projects.
Money.
Enough to fight the war 5 times over.
An enormous sum of money.
That wealth is the philosopher's legacy. After the war was won, the three countries were to divide the philosopher's legacy amongst themselves. This explains why the United States and the Soviet Union were able to steal away the best scientific minds in Germany as soon as the war ended. But our great motherland has far surpassed its pathetic rivals. We possess enormous wealth, the most advanced technology, and overwhelming power, assets fitting of our great country. My father was one of the men in charge of managing the philosopher's legacy. In the confusion that ensued after the war ended, he devised a series of ingenious plots to ensure that the Soviet Union would have total control over the legacy.
Oh, the confusion. I forgot
Money
cola.
was divided up and laundered through banks all over the world.
Good old-fashioned cola.
Switzerland, Australia, and Hong Kong. This microfilm contains a record of all those transactions.
Microfilm. Where
After
is
my
the
father's
microfilm?
death, I learned of this secret and obtained the microfilm. With this money and the support of Brezhnev and his allies, I built this fortress of Groznyj Glad and Granin's research facility. But that worthless fool Granin failed to produce results. I was forced to turn to Khrushchev's dog Sokolov and his invention, the Shagohod.
Shagadelic
My
hard.
position in GRU made it too troublesome to attack Sokolov's facility directly. But the spy network established by the secret pact still existed. I used it to contact the boss and suggested that she defect. The boss was conniving enough to see things my way. The world was once one, but the conflict between the philosophers has torn it in two. We will use the legacy to heal that rift and make the world whole again. To do this, we need strength, an unstoppable trump card with enough power to bring order to the world. That trump card was to be the Shagohod and the Cobra unit.
I'll put one of those things to bed. Cobra Kai is no more.
I have lost the Cobras, but I still have the Shagohod and the legacy. There is nothing America can do to stop us. Boss, take this someplace safe. Take good care of it.
He wouldn't have come waltzing back in here unless he had a reason. The C3's been stolen. He must be planning some sort of sabotage.
Listen, all of y'all, this is sad.
I'll go see if there are any surprises waiting for us.
I know you planned it. I'ma set it straight this
I'll
water
dispose
gate.
of her as well. Leave everything to me.
There's a weird, like, digital line between her chin and her neck there. Like your neck
Fight like a warrior, Volgin.
like she's like a fake thing, but it's nothing. It's
But
just
of
PS2.
course.
Let me face him. I've been waiting for this moment. Time to get even.
That's the third time he said that. And he said, I mean, it's a callback to what? He's like, I've been waiting for this moment.
No more judo and no more field strips.
I'm just gonna shoot you. Seems fair. Yeah, again, yeah, look up the mocap for that. The guy doing it. It's insane.
Enough of this. He's mine. You will stand right there and watch. Got it?
Please, Colonel, let me.
Silence!
I wanted to shoot him. But boss, why can't I shoot him? Fine. Just wasting time here, guys.
Sorry for the delay. Let's get started, shall we?
We shall. There can be only one.
This is a once-in-a-lifetime battle. Let's make it a good one.
So I think this is where, if Ben didn't recognize this guy before, he should now.
It's just you and me now. And I'm gonna enjoy this. Nay!
Yeah, it's just, I can, like, with 5, you just never know, because, like, they don't, everything's in the tapes, like, you know, so whether, I don't know if you'd listen to all that.
You're mine, son of the boss!
Son of a bitch. Right.
Give it up! What the? Judo! Here it comes! See you dodge this one!
Fuck.
Die!
1 second.
That's it.
Fire, Ocelot! Put away your gun. Put away your gun. Let's see you dodge this one! What the? Here it comes! Die! Judo. Ocelot, whose side are you on? That must have hurt.
That's it.
Sorry, I had to mute my mic there for a minute. I might have to do it again.
Fire, Ocelot!
Ooh, my food's gone. I didn't realize that. Okay.
Shoot him! Do you hear me? I said shoot him!
Shoot
Sorry,
her.
Colonel. I'm afraid I can't do that.
Shoot her.
What do you mean you can't?
I made a promise to the boss.
Silence! I am your commanding officer.
Okay. Oh, sure. 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 I guess.
Are you questioning my authority?
Fight like a man, Volgin.
Volgin?
Emergency. Explosives have been detected. All non-EOD personnel must evacuate immediately.
Ocelot!
Uh-oh.
Find those bombs!
Repeat. Explosives have been detected. All non-EOD
Seems like
personnel
that's gonna
must
be a bad
evacuate
thing.
immediately.
Move it!
Huh.
Do it. You're pretty good. Come sit down. Come lie back down.
Ready for some more, Snake?
Oh man, I gotta do the rest of the boss? Okay.
Time to die!
Ugh. These gunshots, man. Stupid. Ah! Making stupid mistakes. What am I doing? Gunshot wound. Running out of stamina. Off there, Volgin. Oh my god. He's like not electrified and then he's immediately electrified. Mad. Please checkpoint me halfway through. What am I doing?
Here it comes! Ocelot!
Yeah, yeah. Give me 2 seconds while I just dig this bullet out with a knife. I wonder. That was fucking dumb. That was real fucking dumb. That was so stupid.
Disgusting.
Why did I think that would fucking work? Oh. I hate the fact that like you can just get you even though you're like to his flank. He wasn't electrified then. Come on.
That's it.
He wasn't electrified then. Right, we've seen this. Wait. Backpack. So let's get rid of the TNT and just go with a straight. Let's try a stun grenade. Oh, let's put a normal grenade in as well. Just 4. Let's go for it. Quick. How am I supposed to avoid that exactly? You tell me, gang. See, he just gets you. Fucking annoying. No, shafts for electron. Oh! Oh, maybe. Maybe, actually. I didn't think of that. Stun grenades didn't work. No. That seemed to do something. I'll get up, Snake. No.
See how you like this.
1 minute. 1 minute. Woo. If I non-lethaled him, I could have got his camo, which is basically a Russian flag at the front and an American flag on the back. And if you're wearing that, whenever a guard sees you and from the front, they can't shoot you, they have to salute. But you have to be looking at them, because as soon as you turn your back to them, they just open fire.
Repeat, all personnel evacuate.
Faster! This way! Everybody run! It's gonna blow! I'm out of here! Let's get out of here quick! Hurry! We're all gonna die! We help! Evacuate!
Hop in.
Right, this is one of the few occasions where when we get gameplay, we're going to go back to the traditional camera.
Step on it.
Because it's just really well scripted, the scenery for this. So it's good to have their like static cameras. But it's the only point in the game I'd say is worth having it on.
Don't give up! Get moving!
Eva, how did you?
The boss let me go.
The boss? But why?
I'll tell you later. Right now, we've got to get to the lake and escape.
We can't leave yet. I've still got one last job to do.
The boss is already at the lake.
Huh?
She's at the lake. She's waiting for you there.
Waiting for me?
I was hoping I wouldn't have to tell you. I don't want you to fight her. But I've come to realize that there's a special relationship between you two. Something I can't understand, something that goes beyond a man and a woman. I envy you. Really, I do. But I guess I just can't understand it. She asked me to tell you something. I've never seen someone with such clear eyes. There. I said it. Ready to go?
Yeah.
Oh no. Metal Gear. I don't think that's how hydraulics work.
We failed! Hold on tight!
Yeah. The lean. Great. Okay, so we're gonna go to, I think it's this button. Hang on. I just need to get out. Oh shit. Okay. Well, it's gonna have to be. I didn't pick up the machine gun. Be like the heavy machine gun that's in the game. Yeah. But like you can instant reload with these guns anyway, because it's like you just gotta unequip it. Hang on. I do have something I'm not gonna need that anymore. I'm not gonna need that anymore. I'm not gonna need the fork anymore. Okay. Yeah, everything. If you have the full the heavy machine gun, this is great because when you fire it, it just goes. Ah, there's a full roundabout. So yeah.
I can't shake him.
RPG can't put a dent in that armor.
Let's head for the rail bridge.
Bridge. I thought you bring it with C3.
I did. We'll lure him onto the bridge.
Blow him up along with it. Good plan.
The bridge is on the other side of the runway. We'll have to cut through the middle of the base. You ready?
Step on it. If he catches up to us, we're done for.
Okay, here we
The
go.
fucking boobs are jiggling when it cuts to. Just come on, game. This little. Ah. Some real physics going on here. Excuse me. Haha! That was good. Do the lean. This is sick. There she goes. That's the CQC master right there getting bonked in the fucking head. Oh man. The ultimate soldier. Big boss.
Enemy sighted. There they are.
I should aim, but where's the fun in that? Sorry, but where are they? Close. That could have been smoother. Guys, yeah, it's not easy because you're like all over the place. Mate, you've got, you can drive, like. He loves his job. Do what you love, you never have to work a day in your life. So what I was saying about those frogs earlier, right? I'm just going to quickly pause here. One of them is on one of the little mile markers on this tarmac. You have to get it with an RPG. That's the hardest one in the game. Second hardest one in the game. It's like over there or some shit. I want to say something like 40 or something. Hidden all around the game. You get a special camo for it. I think. And maybe something else. I think you definitely get a camo. Keratans, they're called. I think. And they're everywhere. They're like right at the start of the game in like trees and hidden in windows and yeah.
I've got a surprise for you. You won't be getting away this time.
on. Okay.
Didn't feel a thing. I'll grind you into dust. Fire!
Oh, that was close. The lean, man, that's so cool.
Snake, we've only got one chance. We'll lure him
not
over
miss a
towards
chance
the
to
other
blow.
side. When the Shagohod is on the bridge, shoot the explosives.
This
Bomb is
opportunity
planted
comes once in
straight
a
at the
lifetime,
bridge.
yeah?
Let's go.
Let's go. No, I don't fire the sniper rifle while on the motorbike. That would be horrific. Just like hold it steady. Okay.
I planted 2 C3 charges. Down!
How do I zoom in?
More to the right. A little more to the left. A little more to the left. Shoot! Shagohod's not there yet. Only one more left. The Shagohod, it's here!
She was really confusing me then. I was like, is it left? Is it right? What? I can see it, but is there another? Down to one gun. Or 2 guns, I think, now, actually. That's 2 guns.
We did it!
There we are, guys. That's Metal Gear Solid 3.
It's over.
Kind of a high-speed chase at the end there, but you know, it all worked out.
Look!
What? Oh, this music. This is epic music.
I'm not finished yet.
Eva, you take care of the driving.
Yeah?
Yeah, I trust you. On one condition, though, leave the fighting to me.
You got it. I was getting tired of running away anyway.
Eva, let's do it.
Looking at your face. Makes a change, Snake.
For luck.
They after this game they couldn't use this song anymore because there was a lawsuit and a copyright thing, and somebody sued Konami or something because it sounded too much like a Russian opera or something like that. So they couldn't use it anymore. It sucks. Wrong wheel.
What have you done?
You're wearing him down.
Open fire. I can't move. Why is this happening?
Why is this happening?
What have you done?
This can't be.
A friend.
Why do we stop TV?
Open fire. A friend. Why is this happening? You're wasting your ammo. Is that all you can manage? Damn it. What have you done? A friend.
Come on, give me the little bit more.
we beat him?
No.
Yeah, when you click clack the weapon, it's just like you get into a nice rhythm of just click click, instant reload. You know? It's not over yet though. Still got another, I reckon an hour left, I think. With all the cutscenes and all this, so maybe an hour and a half, maybe?
Get off!
What?
I'm gonna lure it back here.
You're gonna use yourself as bait? Are you insane?
I'm used to this guy. I know how to handle him. Come on, you blockhead!
Blockhead. Yeah, ignore the guy with the rocket launcher.
That all you can manage?
Something less than ideal. So close. Gunshot wound. Yeah, it's just insane. He's multi-track drifting. Colin McRae rally. Like, I can't fathom making video games at all. Just like, oh my, video.
Snake! Who's afraid of a little thunder?
Oh no. Ooh. I think that'll do it. When he dives, does he go Vulcan or egotism and then explode?
Fried by a bolt of lightning. A fitting end. It's finally over.
Not quite, Snake. You've got one person left to kill. too hot, I know, Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Those guys. Oh yeah.
No time for this now. The
Not
escape
those
craft
guys.
is just up ahead. Let's get going.
Think it's all over. Not just yet.
There they are! Don't let them get away!
Who's in?
Over there! Go get him! You're not going anywhere. Stop them! They're over here!
Wasn't smart. Just shoot myself in the face with a rocket propelled grenade. For most of it. There's another frog there which I just caught with the RPG. That's another one of those ones that like you gotta be on the ball to get that one. What the fuck? Come on. You know what? Oh.
Up ahead! Shoot the log!
Oh. Yeah. Come on. This is intense. Oh, that's quite the jump.
What do you think of that? Not bad, huh?
Right. We're closing in. Nothing can go wrong now.
Looks like they finally gave up.
Don't start celebrating yet. We're leaking fuel.
Damn it.
Put your thumb
Tank
over it.
shot up.
Just put your thumb over it.
Crap.
Ooh. Oh. Don't look at your leaking fuel tank while driving. DLYLFTWT. Easy to remember. Easy acronym.
Eva!
DLA.
I'm over here.
Y. L. FT. W. D. Ooh. That's not good.
Snake. How's it look?
Be fine.
Pretty bad.
Not a sensitive bone in your body.
That's our snake. That's our
Eva.
naked snake.
What about you, Snake?
I'm fine.
That's good to hear.
We have to get away from here, Eva. Let's go.
Leave me.
Eva!
The boss is waiting for you. You have to go. Give me a gun.
No, we're getting out of here.
We're still far away from the lake. I'll never make it.
I can't believe this.
Uh-huh.
I never thought I'd see you act this weak.
What do you mean?
Listen to me, Eva. We're doing this together.
No, you...
Eva! I need you.
Say that one more time.
Definitely the generation of
I need you.
suck it up. You know?
I can't fly the wig by myself.
Yeah, there's that too.
All right, then. I guess I'd better help you out.
I would not. Oh, thank you. Yeah, you
You're
okay?
lucky to have me. No.
Oh yeah, the radio. I don't use the radio a lot in these games, in case you haven't noticed.
Snake, can you hear me?
Paramedic. Thank God. Eva's been seriously hurt.
So have you.
Luckily, I think her organs are all intact, but
Calm down, Snake.
calm down.
All the bleeding seems
You'll
to be on
both
the inside.
fine
That's
as long as
fine,
you get
right?
the proper emergency treatment. But you're the only one who can do this. Understand? So you've got to calm down.
Right. Okay.
Okay. Now let's open up the survival viewer and treat the injury. Do you have supplies with you?
I'm running kind of short.
Then by switching the survival viewer over to Eva, you can treat her wounds too. Now get to work. Oh, and Snake, I'm pretty sure you know this already, but if you don't have enough supplies for the both of you, your wounds come first. Do you get my meaning, Snake? You've still got a mission to complete.
Yeah, I know what I have to do.
Snake?
Like this.
Yeah, hang up on that. Hang up on him. Snake. Deep cuts, bleeding, bandage, disinfectant. So, bandage, disinfectant. Bone fracture. Deep cut. I got loads of supplies. Oh, I didn't mean to skip that. Sorry, everyone. Basically, yeah.
Snake, are you all right?
Thanks for the follow.
better.
It's
What
me,
about
DeWitt.
Eva?
I healed her up.
I
She
appreciate
can
you.
manage.
Good.
Thank you very much.
Snake, you'll take the lead and break through the enemy's line of defense. Eva will ordinarily be following behind
I
you.
haven't got like a
If you
lid
lie on your
set because
belly,
I'm only a
she'll
little
lie down
baby
as well.
channel.
If you slip and fall off a cliff, she'll follow right behind. You can call out to Eva by pressing the action button. Head to the lake along with Eva.
Give me stuff. Give me all the stuff. Right, okay. I need guns. I need guns. Lots of guns. That was a terrible Keanu Reeves. Hell yeah. If you go back through all my videos, you'll notice I've this week been playing all of 1 and I've played all of 2. Backpack, that's what I'm doing. I don't need the RPG anymore. Would you believe I don't need the RPG anymore? So let's go handgun. Yeah, we'll keep that on. Done with the MK22. Don't need to worry about stealth. Some like sleeping people. Sleeping people? Sleeping people? Putting people to sleep post the sorrow. Thermal goggles are good. Yes. Right, Eva. Let's go. Oh, let's eat, actually. Instant noodles, Eva. Eva's gonna burn through
Let
stamina.
me have some more.
So we need to, like, kind of... pick up food as we go. That's my knife not equipped. When did that become unequipped? Proper PS3. Absolute nightmare to stream from, but I've managed so far, just about. Yeah, I hear it's like playable on PC3, but like, did you have any problems with it? Nice. This is 720, so like it's upscaled to 1080p, but it's 720 on PS3. At least it worked. I tried playing Skate 3 on our PCS3 once, and it was just like, it worked, but it didn't. Let's smoke these fools. So yeah, not only do I have to escort Eva and she's slow, I have to keep her stamina up by feeding her, and I also have to move quickly because I'm being followed by guards. This is a hell of a section. This is like, yeah. So that's why I left the goggles on. You can see the blood drip out of here, I think. Yeah, there you go. What? Oh shit. Come on, Eva. Yeah. That's how I like, that's my come to bed move. I just kind of go. Yeah. If you know, you know, basically. Again, always good to try and... I know we're on a bit of a time limit, but she's gonna burn through food. Which is probably a good point to say. I'm not close enough to it.
Can I have seconds?
Luckily, I think they do populate this part of the woods with like just good food, because otherwise it would be not fun. Just to have it just immediately get poisoned by a fucking fly agaric.
Snake, the lake is just over that cliff.
Oh,
Eva should be able to climb it if you help her. Keep her close to you.
There we go. Excuse me. I had 2 cans of Pepsi Max earlier with dinner. So I'm a bit gassed. Yes, I drank Pepsi Max, and the people who know me are like, but it's what came with KFC. Oh, there is more to the section. Okay, I thought so.
I see him.
Yeah, it just like if it came with, I was debating on getting like Tango, but I just wanted cola, so like that's what I got. I don't mind Pepsi Max. I don't love it. I don't love it, but like it's a drink. It's cola. I ate way too much food for dinner. Too much KFC.
Definitely do something. Flush him out.
Oh, have to be closer to feed it. Keep forgetting. Oh.
This tastes great.
Give it to Eva.
Well, not bad at all.
Look at this guy. Get out, Snake. That guy dead? Yeah, he is. Okay. Is that guy dead? Bow. Howdy you. Oh, so straight. Bad posture. Yeah, I'd say maybe about, things go well, hour left.
Come on, Snake. We made it.
We made it.
Looks like we made it.
Over there.
Uh-oh.
It's the boss, isn't it? I'll go get the wig ready to take off.
Right.
I'll leave you two alone. But come back in one piece, okay?
Do my best.
Promise
I'll
me.
be honest with you, I'm nervous about this fight. I am genuinely nervous. I've done well so far. But yeah, we'll see how this goes.
Life's end. Isn't it beautiful?
So she's just nuked
It's
the
almost
area,
tragic.
like the Groznyj Glad, I think she's just nuked.
When life ends, it gives off a final lingering aroma. Light is but a farewell gift from the darkness to those on their way to die. I've been waiting, Snake, for a long time. Waiting for your birth, your growth, and the finality of today.
Boss. Why are you doing this?
Why?
Oh yeah.
To make the world one again. The world used to be whole. But with the end of the Second World War, the philosophers began to fight amongst themselves, and the world was torn apart. The Cobras, my comrades who trained and fought alongside me, were torn apart as well. The foibles of politics and the march of time can turn friends into enemies just as easily as the wind changes. Ridiculous, isn't it? Yesterday's ally becomes today's opposition, and this Cold War. Think back. When I was leading the Cobras, America and Russia were fighting together. Now, consider whether America and Russia will still be enemies in the 21st century.
Yeah, consider that.
Somehow I doubt it. Enemies change along with the times, the flow of the ages, and we soldiers are forced to play along. I didn't raise you and shape you into the man you are today just so we could face each other in battle. A soldier's skills aren't meant to be used to hurt friends. So then what is an enemy? Is there such a thing as an absolute timeless enemy? There is no such thing, and never has been. And the reason is that our enemies are human beings like us. They can only be our enemies in relative terms. The world must be made whole again. The philosophers must be reunited. I will devote my skills to that purpose. And with the Colonel's money, I will achieve that end. Just as I once created the Cobras. They are my family. I may no longer be able to bear children, but I still have a family. It was November 1st, 1951. I was in the Nevada desert participating in atomic testing. The name Nevada is derived from Spanish, covered in snow, white as snow.
Okay.
And snow is exactly what I saw in that Nevada desert.
Oof.
It froze my blood white. Snake, you were an atomic test subject, weren't you? On Bikini Atoll. That's part of the reason I was drawn to you. You and I are alike. We're both slowly being eaten away by the karma of others. We'll never have the chance to die peacefully of old age. We have no tomorrow.
Get the picture of young.
But we can still
I'm
have
pointing
hope
at the
for
screen.
the future.
Young, big boss there.
In 1960, I saw a vision of the ideal future from space.
That's an iBot.
3 years earlier, the Soviet Union had succeeded in launching Sputnik, the first man-made satellite in history, into orbit. This came as a huge shock to the United States. In response, America threw everything it had into its own manned spaceflight project, the Mercury program.
Mercury program's pretty cool.
Even as the Soviets seemed poised to send their first man into space, America was still experimenting with chimpanzees and rockets. The government wanted human data. So they secretly decided to send a human being into space. I was the one they chose. At the time, they didn't have the technology to block out cosmic rays, and whoever they sent up would inevitably be exposed to heavy radiation. That's why they chose me.
Superpowers.
After all, I'd already been irradiated once. Of course, you won't find any of this in the history books.
Of course you won't find any of this in the history books.
I could see the
Any of
planet
it.
as it appeared from space. That's when it finally hit me. Space exploration is nothing but another game in the power struggle between the US and the USSR. Politics, economics, the arms race, they're all just arenas for meaningless competition. I'm sure you can see that, but the Earth itself has no boundaries. No East, no West, no Cold War. And the irony of it is, the United States and the Soviet Union are spending billions on their space programs and the missile race, only to arrive at the same conclusion. In the 21st century, everyone will be able to see that we are all just inhabitants of a little celestial body called Earth.
A subset of those people will still think it's flat.
A world without communism or capitalism, that is the world I wanted to see. But reality continued to betray me. In 1961, I was sent to Cuba, to Bahia de Cochinos. It was part of a CIA-sponsored invasion under the guise of taking Cuban exiles back to their country. But the US government betrayed them. Our weak-kneed president held back their air support. Defenseless, the exiles were annihilated by the Cuban army. All I could do was watch in silence. I was set up by the very country I'd sacrificed so much for, by the very government I dedicated my life to defending. I was driven from the surface world, and I went underground. Then, 2 years ago, I faced the Sorrow, my old comrade in battle. He was my friend. But one of us had to die. I was left with no choice. The Sorrow gave his life for me. There is no enmity between us. One must live, and one must die. That was the mission. The ones who gave me that mission were the philosophers. Early in the 20th century, the true holders of power in the United States, the Republic of China, and the newly formed Soviet Union gathered together in a secret meeting that would later be known as the Wise Men's Committee. The secret pact they formed there marked the beginning of the philosophers. But the last of the original members died in the 1930s. After that, the organization began to run out of control, and the Wise Men's Committee degenerated into a mere shell of its former self. The philosophers of today have no sense of good or evil. Their influence extends to countries and organizations involved in every aspect of every war. They have become war itself. That's how they operate. The sacrifices of war cause a shift in the times. This shift leads to renewed conflict, and in turn triggers the next war. Like a nuclear chain reaction, each conflict sparks countless others, forming an endless spiral that will continue on for eternity. Do you understand what I'm saying, Snake? By consuming me and you, the philosophers intend to keep that cycle going forever. It was my father who explained all of this to me. He was one of them. You see, I am the last remaining child of the philosophers. But after he revealed the truth, my father was killed by that same shapeless, formless organization. And my father isn't the only thing the philosophers have taken from me. In June of 1944, the Cobras and I took part in the landing at Normandy. We'd been given a top-secret mission to locate and destroy enemy V-2 rocket installations. I was pregnant at the time. The Sorrow was the father. I gave birth on the field of battle.
That's gotta
be
be
rough.
rough.
A beautiful baby boy. But my child was snatched away from me by the philosophers. Look at this scar. This is proof that I was once a mother.
That's quite the scar.
I gave up my body and my child for my country. There is nothing left inside me now. Nothing at all. No hatred, not even regret. And yet sometimes at night, I can still feel the pain creeping up inside me, slithering through my body like a snake. I've never talked this much about myself before. Thanks. Thanks for listening to me. I feel content. Snake, commence the operation. I raised you. I loved you. I've given you weapons, taught you techniques, endowed you with knowledge. There is nothing more for me to give you. All that's left for you to take is my life, by your own hand. One must die, and one must live. No victory, no defeat. The survivor will carry on the fight. It is our destiny. The one who survives will inherit the title of boss. And the one who inherits the title of boss will face an existence of endless battle.
You know the
I'll
truth.
give you 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
In 10 minutes, Miggs will come and bomb the hell out of this place. If you can beat me in less than 10 minutes, you'll be able to escape in time.
Oh, it's fucking audio.
Let's make this the greatest 10 minutes of our lives, Jack.
Boss.
You're a soldier. Finish your mission. Prove your loyalty.
Right, give me
Face me.
2 seconds, okay? Before this all kicks off. I just need to do a quick thing. Okay. Right. Uniform. Did I get snow? No, I didn't. Okay. That's fine. Face. Okay, no. Oh, it's +5. But it looks silly. Okay. Backpack. I'm gonna want the SVD for this. I'm not gonna want that. I've got thermal goggles. Yes. Okay. Where's my camera?
Where are you hiding?
So the camera's fixed. For this.
There you are. Where? There you are.
Oh, come on.
Where are you? Where did you go?
Yeah, this is tense stuff.
He's gone. You've gotten stronger. Where did you go? I found you. There he is. He's gone.
Get up, Snake. See, that's... I keep forgetting about stuff like that.
Here I come.
I could have took a shot then, but I didn't.
5 more minutes.
Shit. I don't know. She's still there. She's still there. Oh! Right. Okay. I was worried about that fight because there is a hard time limit. When the music starts, you haven't got a lot of time left. And when she, like, you got to know how to CQC back to counter his CQC. So, like,
Keep it safe.
yeah, you got to time that just right. Otherwise, she'll just tank you to the floor and take a ton of your stamina out.
It's our only hope.
A patriot? Why are you giving me this?
Jack. Or should I say, Snake. You're a wonderful man. Kill me. Kill me now. Do it. There's only room for one boss and one snake.
That one? Which button is it? What button is it? It's not triangle. Huh. It was circle. Which makes no sense, because square's been shoot the entire game. Keep watching, man. Fuck, man. That's rough.
Ready to go, Snake? Are you okay?
No, he's not okay. Not at all.
Yeah.
I told you you could trust me.
Hold on a minute.
Snake!
This fucking dude.
Ocelot!
This fucking dude.
We're not done yet!
Oh, man. Ah, my 30 guns I was carrying in my little waist strap. No, I've got no guns. God.
Too heavy!
on, Snake, you can do this. The master CQC.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Yeah.
Not good!
I picked up a few new moves. Huh. It doesn't feel right to shoot an unarmed man. But I'll get over it.
Eva!
So cool. Just so click, 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 click. So fucking cool.
What do you say to one last showdown?
Yeah, all right.
Let's go. Play a bit of Russian roulette. Which one is it?
What's your name?
Snake.
No, not that name. You're not a snake, and I'm not an ocelot. We're men with names. My name is Adamska. What's yours?
John.
Very well, John. Plain name. But I won't forget it. Come on! Looks like your luck has beat mine again. Why didn't you pull the trigger? Ah, well. Till we meet again, John.
Just jumps, just leaps out of a fucking plane. Oh. So I think no matter what gun you pick, I think you always get the gun with the bullet. But you can shoot, and you just won't hit him. So it's more fun to just not shoot, you know?
We made it.
Yeah, we sure did.
Oh no, Migs! There's no way out. What are we gonna do?
We've come too far to let them stop us now. Those things have got to be armed.
It's no use. There's no way we can outmaneuver them. They're gonna shoot us down. We were so close.
Weapon systems on.
Locked on target. I got tone.
You were great, Eva.
Oh, Snake, you charmer.
Thanks.
Bulk 19, this is Control. Stand by for a direct order from the chairman. Bulk 19, return to base immediately. Do you read me? This is a direct order from Comrade Khrushchev. Return to base immediately. Bulk 19, do you copy? Understood. Aborting mission. RTB.
Look! The MiGs are turning back! Woo!
What?
Well done, Snake.
The MiGs disengaged.
Most likely under orders from Khrushchev.
Is this his way of helping us?
Who knows? Maybe he didn't want things to get messier than they already are. Or maybe he just wanted us to owe him one. The important thing is, you made it out alive. As long as Khrushchev is with us, I don't think they'll be coming after you.
All that's left now is
It should be smooth sailing all the way to Alaska.
a few cutscenes.
I'm sending someone out to Galena Base
By
to
a few, I mean the Metal Gear cutscenes, so you know.
the
you could be
DCI
here
and
for
the
about half an
president
hour.
himself are waiting at Langley. Don't keep them waiting.
And the credits. Oh, I will save. Tar pretty much. Ooh. Go on. Whoa. There you go. Man, I want a Goliath Extra 2000. Don't you?
So what are you going to do now? Go back to the KGB?
What do you want me to do?
Did you ever think about coming back to America?
Just tune this up
I
for this
can't go
dialogue.
back. I've left America behind me.
But you saved this country.
I didn't do it alone.
And I still owe you a dinner.
Is that part of your mission too? Or is it an order? Or is it an invitation? Or a proposal? I don't take orders from anyone now.
I was gonna stain that rug.
Open your heart and smile for me. You're not the only one afraid to fall in love.
On a tiger fucking skin rug in front of a fire. It's very 60s. Fucking ghosted, dude.
Scholars tell us that the first spy in history was the snake in the book of Genesis. In that story, it was Eve who was tempted by the snake in the Garden of Eden. But this time around, it was I who tempted the snake and got away with the forbidden fruit of knowledge. Forgive me, snake.
Good morning, Snake. I hope you slept well.
First of all, I have to apologize. I wasn't sent by Khrushchev. I'm not a KGB spy, and I never worked for the NSA.
I'm an agent of the People's Republic of China for the General HQ 2nd Department of the People's Liberation Army. It was all a lie. I tricked you. And I'm sorry.
the philosophers still exist in China, too. You see, my mission was to find out where Volgin was hiding the philosopher's legacy and steal it. So I infiltrated his base as a KGB spy. The 2 NSA codebreakers who defected in 1960 were actually both men. The real Adam never showed up at the meeting place, saving me the trouble of having to eliminate him. I sneaked in by pretending I was Eva. And you and Sokolov and Volgin, you all believed me. The philosopher's legacy was originally held in common between the US, Soviet Union, and China. We couldn't let the Russians and the Americans take it all for themselves. The Chinese government had its eye on the legacy, too. I got the film containing the legacy, and also the nuclear missile launch data from the Shagohod. 5 years ago, the Soviet Union stopped supplying us with nuclear weapons technology. Since then, China's Liaodong easing, hydrogen bomb, and space rocket projects have fallen behind. But with this data, our country will be able to develop its own nukes. We'll create a deterrent force to rival those of the US and Soviet Union. Everything has gone according to plan, thanks to your help. I, too, am one of the philosophers. I'm an agent of the philosophers, a graduate of one of their charm schools. I was raised in a joint US-Soviet-Chinese facility to become a sleeper agent. This was before the war. Back then, they were collecting children from all over the world. As a result, I'm indistinguishable from a native-born American. So it didn't surprise me when you and Volgin couldn't tell the difference. But she knew right from the beginning. She knew because before the war, she was at one of the philosopher's schools too, as an instructor. The boss was the only one I couldn't fool. She was the only one who knew I was a fake. She told me everything. Why did she open her heart to me like that? At the time, I couldn't understand it. But now, I think I do. Snake. She wanted you to know the truth. She chose me to tell you. That's why she saved my life. I've lied to you so many times, but not this time. My orders from the government were to obtain the legacy and to eliminate everyone who knew the truth about what happened. In other words, I'm supposed to kill you. But I can't do it. Not because we loved each other. And not because you saved my life. But because I made a promise to the boss. And I intend to keep it. I just wanted you to know. And you have to live.
This message will self-destruct.
Snake, listen to me. She didn't betray the United States. No. Far from it. She was a hero who died for her country. She carried out her mission knowing full well what was going to happen. Self-sacrifice. Because that was her duty.
You are above even the boss. I hereby award you the title of Big Boss. You are a true patriot.
This bit now gets this bit now. This bit now. Fucking savage. Fucking savage. It's like, careful.
You know, we could use an infiltration unit like Fox in the army. Someone like him to handle our top secret sneaking missions for us. A man who combines the qualities of a soldier and an agent.
The boss's defection was a ruse set up by the US government. It was all a big drama staged by Washington so they could get their hands on the philosopher's legacy. And the boss was the star of the show. They planned it so that they could get the legacy that Colonel Volgin inherited and destroy the Shagohod at the same time. Only a legendary hero like the boss could have earned Volgin's trust. Finding out where the philosopher's legacy was hidden was to be her greatest mission. Everything was going according to plan. But then something happened that no one could have predicted. Colonel Volgin fired an American-made nuclear warhead at Sokolov's research facility. Khrushchev demanded that the US government provide proof that it wasn't involved. They couldn't just abort the operation to steal the legacy. So the operation itself was greatly expanded and revised. The authorities in Washington knew that in order to prove its innocence, they'd have to get rid of the boss, and that one of their own would have to do the job. The public couldn't be allowed to find out about it, not ever. This, they concluded, would be the best way to keep the whole thing under wraps. The boss wouldn't be allowed to come back home alive, and she wouldn't be allowed to kill herself. Her life would be ended by her most beloved disciple. That was the way the government wanted it. That was the mission she was given, and she had no choice but to carry it out. Her death at your hands was a duty she had to fulfill. Out of duty, she turned her back on her own comrades. A lesser woman would have been crushed by such a burden. The taint of disgrace will follow her to her grave. Future generations will revile her. In America as a despicable traitor with no sense of honor. And in Russia as a monster who unleashed a nuclear catastrophe. She will go down in official history as a war criminal. And no one will ever understand her. That was her final mission. And like a true soldier, she saw it through to the end. But I think she wanted you, of all people, to know the truth. She wanted to live on in your memory. Not as a soldier, but as a woman. But she was forbidden to tell you herself. And that's why she told me. Snake, history will never know what she did. No one will ever learn the truth. Her story, her debriefing, will endure only in your She did. She did for her country. She sacrificed her life and her honor for her native land. She was a real hero. She was a true patriot.
Fucking brutal. You can see now why Big Boss had such a chip on his shoulder and just like over the whole saga of everything. Right, I'm gonna quickly switch to full cam because this song, while amazing, Way to Fall by Star Sailor, is a licensed song and it's gonna nuke my stream later on. So, and I'll switch back after the credits are done. In fact, I might even be able to. Yeah. So, who's still here? Ben? Oh god, frogs. Let me Google it because I can't remember if it's just a skin, like a camo. What you get for it? You might get the stealth camo. Stealth camouflage, yeah. So yeah, if you shoot all 64 4 frogs, you get the stealth camo. 64 frogs, that's a lot of them, and they are a nightmare to find as well in some places. But that one, the one particular one that's the worst is the one on the runway. That's like just after when you get on the runway, and he starts chasing you with his jet-powered rocket thing. I think there's one on like a mile marker that you just have to hope to tag, and if you miss, you just gotta quit, reload your save, and you'll start at that checkpoint and just try again. But the rest of them, for the most part, are just looking around, trying to find them. There's one like sneakily on top of buildings, and you know. There's some cool stuff. I think there's like one of the rewards is like you get a tuxedo you can wear throughout the game. There's a bunch of silly stuff you can find, like there's like a koyami or something like that face paint, which is like a geisha face paint, which is like white with like blush and stuff. That's just, you know, yeah. I didn't get a lot of stuff because I remember where a lot of stuff is, but I don't remember where everything is, you know. Like I said the other day, as the series goes on, I know about them, but I know less about them as they go forward, like in depth, because I haven't spent as much time with them, you know. Yeah, it's such a good game. Okay, I think the license song is finished, so yeah. Yeah, good game. Turns out. You know, these Metal Gear games are pretty good. So, start 4 tomorrow. See if we can finish that in 2 days. I don't know about that.
Yes, Groznyj Glad and the Granin Research Facility have both been wiped out without a trace. I understand, sir, but they were necessary sacrifices. Yes, the CIA has taken care of the boss themselves. I believe the White House will be satisfied. Khrushchev is finished. Your time has finally arrived. Yes, the American president is relying on us to keep a lid on the whole affair. We've got him by the balls. It should make a valuable trump card in future negotiations. Yes, Chief Director, of course. I'll keep the KGB informed. Yes, it's me. The boss has accomplished her mission. The philosopher's legacy is now safely with us, in America's hands.
Wait a minute. But Eva had it.
With this money, yes, the philosophers can finally be revived. The film we handed the Chinese was a fake. Peking must be in an uproar right about now. I'm afraid so. Only half the money has made it back to the United States. The KGB must still have part of the legacy. Yes, the weapon has been reduced to ashes. That's right. Groznyj Glad has been obliterated by the Davy Crockett we brought in as well. Yes, that was the boss's work too. Speaking of which, I've obtained something from Granin that you might find interesting. It's a revolutionary new nuclear attack system.
Ooh.
Perhaps it might just come in handy someday.
Someday.
Yes, we have Snake to thank for that. Khrushchev believed it as well. Yes, they bought our story. I don't think they'll be making a fuss. The secondary alert has been lifted as well. And the Soviets still haven't discovered my true identity. They have no idea that I've been triple-crossing them. I will continue my activities as a contact for the new government. Yes, it appears that no one knew that I was Adam.
Fucking Ocelot.
Of course, I'm always at the CIA's disposal, Mr. Director.
That's Metal Gear Solid 3, folks. Let's see what my rating was. Panther. That's not too bad. It's 11 saves, 5 continues, 27 alerts, 121 people killed. Most of that was the back end. Seriously under 36 times. I took 10 life bars worth of damage. Oof. Used 5 life medicines. Killed 18 animals. Ate 29 meals. Didn't use a special item because I didn't have any, because this was a clean save. Not a bad run. Oh, let's see what I unlocked. I got the Patriot. That's the infinite ammo gun the boss uses. Camera. Green face paint. Brown face paint. Flag face paints. Tuxedo. Always fun. Oh, special extra camos. Downloadable camos. Yeah, I forgot about these. It's like... yeah, mummy. Rainbow. Yeah, I'm not sure what they all do, but yeah. Save my data. $11 hours. So about 12 hours, I reckon. An hour to do that last bit. 11 hours 35. Okay, that's not too bad. Longer than the rest, but it was gonna be. They get longer as they go on. So, to try and wrap all this up. The boss was not a bad guy, technically. Or in the eyes of America, all along, she was a good guy. If Volgin hadn't fired the Davy Crockett, the nuclear missile, at the research facility at the beginning, then the boss could have got the Philosopher's Legacy from Volgin, and none of this would have happened. But in doing so, she was backed into a corner and was just like, well, that's my life is forfeit, essentially. Ocelot was Adam, who apparently Eva didn't realize because she didn't know who Adam and Eve were. So when Eva turns up at the beginning to meet you and Ocelot ambushes her, technically Ocelot was there to meet Snake. You know? It all just weird. It's insane. It's like proper like Always Sunny, like Pepe Sylvia like stuff, you know? You got, what else is there? Eva was part of the Patriots. So was the boss. There's a bit of information I don't think you get here or like in between things, but it's not strictly stated. It's stated somewhere, but I think you might find out in 4. I'm not sure. I might hold off on that just in case. Couple of extra Easter eggs in the boss fight when you're fighting in that flower free field. There are 3 snakes, 3 white snakes hidden in the grass, special snakes you can capture to get the achievement or information for capturing one of every animal. They are liquid snake, solid snake, and solidus, so 3 snakes. Told you about the Russian roulette. You don't have to shoot him. You can shoot him, but you'll miss anyway. Yeah, good game. Next in the series is Peace Walker, but I'm not playing Peace Walker. There is some stuff in there that like is important, but it's just a nightmare of a game to kind of navigate. So I'm just not going to play it because you have to like you do like mission 12 to unlock mission 93 to unlock mission 42 to unlock mission 18 to learn. It's just all over the fucking place. But yeah, so I'll be starting Metal Gear Solid 4 tomorrow, 5 o'clock GMT PM, local time may vary. Yeah, and we'll have the wonderful adventures of old Solid Snake and his aching back. That's an actual mechanic in that game, is if you crouch too long, his back hurts and he gets stressed out. I'm not joking. Yeah, man, I'll be on tomorrow night. Take it easy. Have a good rest of your night overseas, because I know it's probably, 8 o'clock or something. I'm going to go to bed, watch some Star Trek. Yeah. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, take it easy, Ben. If you've got any questions about Metal Gear Solid 3, which you probably have, just message me tomorrow. Or, Google it. Cheers, man. I was really worried about playing them on normal. I don't like when I go through these games, I just kind of like have fun with them and go through them on easy just because it's fun. And like I haven't played through them like straight normal in a long time, so I was a bit shaky about how well I was going to do, but I'm actually doing alright. Turns out I'm alright at video games, would you believe? The thing I do 9 hours a day, I'm pretty good at. Okay, I'm out. So, bye!